Hello lovelies. It's been a little while because I've been sick, but this is a really great month to be scrapbooking because not only is National or International Scrapbooking Day coming up, but we're sort of in the middle of Star Wars Day, and I say in the middle of because that was yesterday here in my time zone, but in the US it is well and truly underway, and hopefully by the time I get this video finished, if not uploaded, it will still be Star Wars Day somewhere in the world. And this is May's where May I Scraplift You began, and it's where I began my May I Scraplift You journey. In fact, it was on Star Wars Day that I began my May I Scraplift You journey. So initially it was just for the month of May, but Crystal continued it through on Saturdays. So I've been trying in the past year to do a May I Scraplift You on those days. And I'm pretty sure that last year's May I Scraplift You on Star Wars Day was one of Crystal's. So I thought it was only fitting that I do that again. So this is the layout that I'll be scrap lifting, and oh, I should say that even though it's kind of Wednesday, Thursday, it is also going to be a dual project for Stash Dive Tuesday. Sorry, I did mean to have this done days ago, but you know, my body conspired against me, as frequently happens. So I'm trying to do the whole no more than 2 from any given collection, and if I do have more than 2 here, it's not because I'm going to use them all. I've got a few papers from October Afternoon's Rocket Age. I've got a couple. I'm not going to use all 3. Oh, and I've got this one too, so I'm going to pick carefully. This one from My Mind's Eye's Blast Off, and these 2 from Cartabella's Space Academy. I wanted to go with a retro vibe because there's some photos. There's these 3 pictures that the hubs took a few years ago. The story's short and sweet, but it's sort of a little glimpse into his personality anyway. And for some reason, I just associate retro vibe stuff with him. Okay, I thought I'd use this as the background and cover most of this bit up. Use this as sort of a big bit in the middle, maybe this sort of bit. And then one of these 2 was for a big coloured strip up the top. And I'll do that and see where that takes me, really, because it's kind of a small miracle that I've even planned that far ahead. But for Stash Dive Tuesday, what with the only a maximum of 2 from any given collection, I do sort of have to plan things out just a little bit. I'm going to trim off branding strips and come back when I've done that. Alright, let's have a look. Now, Crystal's got pretty much an equal amount of room by the look of it on either side. What I wouldn't mind is to sort of put it so that the corner nestles in this little bit here. I think I'm going to ink it on these 2 sides first and just put a little bit of adhesive, and I'm going to put it on a little bit of an angle just because I can. Make it a bit wonky. Now the question is, do I want this going all the way to the edge? And I'm not sure that I do. How much do I need to take off? Like up to this line. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know if okay. I'm going to cut the bottom off. Well, I do like this paper a little bit better, and I think it gives it more of a retro vibe. I think I'm leaning towards this one. They all bring out more or less the same colours. I'm leaning towards this one. Okay. Yep, 4.5. Now photos up. So these ones are smaller. I do want them overlapping just a tiny bit. The question is how to do it. Do I do this Stormtrooper at the top and Darth Vader in the middle because he's different, or put this one in the middle because the whole photo is different? Okay, I might stick this one all the way, almost all the way to the end, just to give myself a bit more room there. I think though what I do need to do is put some kind of paper for journaling here now before I get carried away and run out of space. I've got still some of these. A few layouts ago I built a cluster of journaling cards. Maybe that's something I could do. Like the library card cluster. Actually I could put that one on top, the little starburst one. Natural history, entomology. Actually, what I think I need to do is put this one down first and then just sandwich a few little, because I'm not going to need whole cards, that's the thing with the others. This introvert stamp, actually quite a few of these will work. Introvert problems, ill people. Alright, I found the stamp. I also thought I would use Totally Legit. I still have all these phrase stickers floating around from the product focus of, I think it was March, in Rediscover Your Stash, and I think it works with the story, sort of. But I do want to try and use them up, and I can't think of anything. I mean, I thought this could be a title, but I think it needs to be a little bit bigger. And I do have all this space up there, so I will include this somewhere. And I do want to use more of the, oh, I just found my foam squares that I was looking for, because I was going to put, I know I didn't center it very properly, but that's okay. There's that set of Star Wars stamps I was looking at. Right, date. Okay, here goes. I'm glad these have the white halo around them, because it means that they'll be a bit more legible. I had this one set of Star Wars Flair ones. I used one last year. I'll use one this year, and I'll have one left for another Star Wars page. And these are the October afternoon ones. Yes, these are some of the ones that are rusting, and no, I don't really care. For this sort of a layout, I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm going to leave those till later because that's just too complicated for now. There's quite a lot of space themed stuff in Chamel's Field Trip, and a little bit in, oh come on, what is that one called? This collection, this one. I wouldn't mind to use some cameras because this is a page about photography. Okay, the workspace is starting to look a lot more the way it normally does. I've pulled out some die cuts and some stickers somewhere. I don't know if I'll use the stickers yet, but I do want to stamp some of these. So I'm kind of trying to map out some embelly clusters. I think this one's not going to be a formal embellishment cluster. It might just be a mini one. It needs something, unless... for me. I think I'm going to use the 3 October afternoon ones. These in one of each of these 3 places. Okay, hold on. No, I think I'm going to go back to how I had it. Yep, okay. Because I still need to put this guy somewhere. What if I stamp really faintly across here? I could try it. I actually don't mind how that turned out. Wonders will never cease. Alright, I need to put this in there. Can still tell what that says, but it's more the rocket that I want. I am now a little bit sad that I'm covered up as much of this kind of paper. Put this down just a little bit. Seriously, yeah, that's better. Okay, I'm happier with that. Stay weird, you people. And now I'm thinking I don't want these foam squares on it after all, so I will transplant them, because I think I just want to tuck this somewhere. Like that, something like that. Now I need to find places for all the things. I might put that like this so that the gap's not showing. So I think one of these can go there, but something else as well. I think something needs to go under it. Where did that red camera go? I wonder what would happen if I put this on there. That's kind of extreme, but we'll see. See, this one, if I cover that up, it just doesn't look like a camera anymore. But I still would like something under there. Unless I put this one here. Oh, hang on, that was going to be... Try this, because I don't want this to look like it's one card being chopped, like one continuous one. I mean, if I put that there and then put this one here, if I offset them, I wonder if that'll be all right. Maybe I'll do that. I've only used a few different pattern papers too. That's not like me at all. This one, I want to put it in quite deep. This guy I could put going off the page this direction. So I don't really care about the commander bit, but I would like that curly edge. Getting to the end, I think I might have been a little too quick to dismiss these. There might still be a way to use them, except I've forgotten what I was thinking now. Do a bit more here. Now where did... There was another rocket. I have misplaced. the Chamel rocket that I had before, which is annoying me. If I put it like this, oh, the stars, I thought if I put a black one here and I put a cream one somewhere else, even here, and then a grey one there, 1, 2, 3, and I pulled this out because I noticed that Crystal put a metal clip on hers, and I think that these don't get used nearly enough. Actually, if I put it like this, it will look like it's trying to hold all these things together. I still wouldn't mind one more thing in there somewhere. I think it needs some enamel stars. Oh yeah, this corner, This I'm going to shove half of it deep down in there. Now this camera is giving me problems. Okay, everything's got to be a little bit tiny, but I can put this one on a foam square at least. Oh, and one of these stars, I'll put a grey one. There's not really anything grey, but actually there's a little bit of silver here and here and embedded in that. So I might use silver mist and something else. Cover that cloud, that's fine. There you go. When you have shaky hands and you drop things, try not to ruin anything else while I'm at it. I think they can probably cope with one of these larger glue dots. Yep. There we go. I'm kind of wondering, maybe I should have put this one up there, because I kind of wanted something on top there, but this space needs something. I'm still thinking that space on the top, it's just, yeah, it's as though it wants to be filled by something. Thanks so much for watching. Please go and check out everybody else who is doing my Scraplift You. The list will be in the description box of everyone's names and what days they're playing, but they may make layouts on other days too, and on Stash Stove Tuesday as well. And have a look around the interwebs and see whether anyone has made any May the 4th projects. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!